Hi everybody! Today is Monday, September 28th, and I have another video today. But before I get started, I just have to say, go Lions! I am so excited because the Detroit Lions finally won a football game yesterday, and it's been a long time since they've won, and it was really exciting in Detroit. And no matter how they play, I'll always be a Lions fan, but I was so proud of them yesterday, so I just had to talk about it. But today I'll be talking about physical therapy specifically. And I've made videos before about how important I think exercise is for all of us with MS. But I've heard from a lot of people who have told me that going on a machine like an elliptical or going walking or running or things like that are way too challenging for them. And I understand that. But they do understand that using their muscles is incredibly important. And that's why I wanted to talk about physical therapy. And obviously, I got this information from WebMD online, but you can get it anywhere. It's on the MS website. It's everywhere. And it says that physical therapy obviously can't cure the symptoms of MS, but therapy can enable you to compensate for the changes brought about by MS. They're called compensatory treatments, and they include learning about new movement techniques, strategies, and equipment. Physical therapy can also be very helpful at lessening and even stopping secondary symptoms of MS. And that is huge. And I wanted to make that really clear. Okay, primary symptoms are the direct result of damage to the myelin sheath. So MS, you know that myelin, there are gaps in our protection of nerve fibers, and that's because we're lacking myelin sheath. And the primary symptoms are due to that, and that's out of our control. That's part of the disease. But secondary symptoms are complications that arise as a result of the primary symptoms. And inactivity, not using your muscles, can result in weakness from lack of muscle use, but it is not related to demyelination. So we have control over secondary symptoms. I hope that makes sense. We have no control over the very first symptoms that we get, but we do have control over using our muscles and preventing things from getting worse. A physical therapist can teach you exercises to strengthen and loosen your muscles. Many of these exercises can be performed at home, which is what I like to do. I like being in the privacy of my own home. And the goal of physical therapy is to improve your independence and quality of life by improving movement and function and relieving pain. And that's huge. I mean, I'm sure all of you can relate to that, but that's huge for us. And physical therapy can help with balance problems, lack of coordination, fatigue, pain, immobility, and weakness. And one activity that I think is really important for all of us to think about is swimming. And this is something, I went on the MS Society's website and got this information. And it says, swimming or water exercise is an activity that anyone can do, obviously. But it has a long list of benefits. And, well, pleasure obviously is one of them. It's fun, you know, swimming, especially when I was younger. Going to the pool with my friends is what we did. But whether it's a hot summer and you want to cool off, or it's winter and you want to get out in an indoor pool, of course, it says, you can learn to swim like a fish. It recommends. Just keep swimming. And it says, why is swimming so good for you? Well, the first thing is water is buoyant, and it provides support and makes you feel lighter. You can achieve a greater range of motion thanks to water's buoyancy, which also promotes muscle relaxation. Water resists your movements. You move more slowly in water, allowing you to work on skills such as balance and coordination. It can also improve muscle strength. And I don't know if any of you have done activities in pools before, but it's really, I mean, you really work your muscles. I know that Joel, he was a basketball player, and Anthony played football, and they both found benefits from working out in the water. It's a really good workout, and it's easier, in my opinion. I have MS, so I definitely know the difference between how I respond to water movements and how they respond to moving in the water. And I find that it's really beneficial because you can do it at your own pace, and I think it's great. And there are so many things. You can go on their website and see all the benefits, but it says that because of water's unique qualities, swimming improves your endurance and cardiovascular fitness, as well as improving your strength, balance, and flexibility. Swimming reduces stress and helps you relax. It's an adaptable exercise too, meaning that if you get bored with one routine, you can try something else, and that's always fun. And it can also provide social time, it says, and I don't know why, I just kind of thought that was funny. Whether it's splashing around with your kids or grandkids, or exercising with a group. And that's true. I mean, swimming is really fun, especially when you get to splash at other people. It's fun. And it's one of the few exercises that will cool you down rather than heat you up. And that's true because, you know, when I go on the elliptical, I sweat. And obviously, I mean, when you exercise, when you're not in a pool, you sweat and you burn calories, and it's really good for you. But at the same time, if it's too hot outside or if I'm going for too long, I literally will fall off the machine because I'm too hot. And being in the water is a cool thing to literally, it's cool in a couple ways, but it keeps you cool, which is great. And if you don't know how to swim, you can try hydrotherapy, try a hydrotherapy class where they teach you different techniques and they teach you how to swim, and that's usually offered. I know that MS Society has different classes, or the YMCA. If you belong to a YMCA, they have classes. And there are other things on here, but I don't want to bore you guys. You can look online, but I think that swimming is a really good activity because anybody can do it, and physical therapy is so important for all of us. Oh boy, I hope this was helpful. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will be talking to you guys soon. See you later.